Dr. Polite, what does leadership mean to you, and what does good leadership look like?
Again, leadership, what good leadership means to me, or looks like to me, is the ability to influence and modify the behavior of others. In other words, to get folks to follow, or to get folks to do things that many times they either don't want to do, don't think they can do. And so in that vein, good leadership is, I like to use the analogy of, we're going to run up the hill and follow me. And you run up the hill and you look behind you and there's nobody following you, versus run up the hill and 2 or 3 people pass you getting to the top. And so how do you modify? How do you influence? How do you manipulate or modify those thoughts of individuals into group type formats that allows you to be able to accomplish your organizational objective, your mission, or whatever that goal is?
Nice. So, yeah, it goes into a couple points that you hear quite often. If you think you're leading and you turn around and no one's following, you're just going for a walk. I like that one from Dr. Maxwell.
Yes,
And
sir.
I think there's a lot of people going for a walk, unfortunately, because even referring back to Maxwell and his 5 levels of leadership, they're only, if you want to call it level of leadership, is the baseline positional power. I can stand in between you and a paycheck.
Right.
And so that person's like, you're not leading me. I'm just being compliant so I can continue to collect this paycheck.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think also organizationally, the type of organization impacts. You look at autocratic systems, military, sporting context. It's much more of an autocratic kind of mindset. And so the leader kind of takes on a different way of operating versus
True.
higher education, public schools. Those leadership styles are a little different. Primarily being a veteran, some of the methodologies would not be acceptable in other parameters. In other words, people just really, getting very excited and getting very volatile about why you did something wrong may not work well in some corporate structure. So I think it's important to understand, leadership has to align, with the organizational culture which you're going to be working with, because a military mindset or military thought or autocratic process may not be conducive at Navy Federal Credit Union or, some other Amazon or whatever company you want to, General Electric, whatever. So I think that's important as well.